what is airsoft etiquette and what do we need to know?
Yeah, I would say the first rule is to look at your field's rule set. Or at least attempt to. If they don't have it posted on their site, then look at it before you go onto the field, before you play. But looking at a field's rule set lets you, for one, be more in tune with how the field operates on a basic level. But it'll also help you avoid those bad apples that are going to yell at you rather than help you when you unknowingly break a rule. Because there's a difference between someone intentionally cheating and a new person that doesn't understand how the game works. And I'm not going to say it angers me, but it's definitely one of my pet peeves when I see somebody yelling at someone that's obviously new, has rental gear on, and it's like, you need to help them or explain to them why that's not okay. Because when you yell at them, that makes them not want to play anymore. So I would put honor into it, but at the same time, when it comes to headshots and when it comes to, safetying people and overshooting people, even that I would argue is situational. What I'm talking about in terms of etiquette is more so being mindful going into the sport. So, looking at the rules like I just said, or, a second one could be, checking your attitude before you go out to play for the day. Because there's been plenty of days where I haven't checked my attitude and I've gone, admittedly, with a bad attitude. And in the beginning of the day, I'm sitting here, I'm thinking like, wow, there seems to be a lot of hit calling issues, but in reality, they're 70 feet, 80 feet away from me and I could be missing. It's hard to track a little white speck with your eyeballs, especially with a tinted mask. It's like there's plenty of times where you have to give somebody the benefit of the doubt, and there could be times where you think it's obvious, but you have to realize is your depth perception might be telling you it's hitting, but it could be dropping at their feet and you're losing the BB. You know what I mean? Like there's so many different things that you have to do to yourself as a player to make sure you aren't projecting a bad attitude or projecting anger or aggression onto other players. I've had plenty of moments where during me playing the game, I'm shooting at somebody and I remember that I thought I hit that person. In my mind, I'm thinking, dang, that guy really just didn't call his hit. Or even on video, I say something to myself like, wow, or, something like that. And when I look at my run cam footage, you can see the BBs are reaching him, but by the time they're reaching him, they are not accurate. They're hitting beside him, they're hitting the walls near him, and there's that thing is, yes, at the time, I thought he didn't call his hit, but I also didn't call him out for it. I took it in stride because I realized that there's a chance that when I go back and look at footage, then I'm going to be proven wrong. And lo and behold, there are plenty of times where I am.
Yeah, I get that a lot. So I really try to not get angry at people that aren't calling their hits because 99% of the time it's me missing. And I put this video up on YouTube the other day where it was point blank and I ran up on this guy. I fired 4 shots and then he just looked at me and he's like, yeah, all right, you got me. I looked at the video, all 4 shots missed, and I was like, come on.
Oh, that's a good player, though.
One over left shoulder, one over right shoulder, one by left kidney, one by right kidney. I perfectly, silhouetted him, but I didn't hit him.
That's a perfect showcase of an honorable player, though. My field has a saying, when in doubt, call it out, Yeah. And he, just off the assumption he could be at that close, Most people, if you're that close, are going to assume you hit me and I just didn't feel it,
But yeah, you can miss. You will miss. So instead of just saying people are cheating, just keep shooting them until they put their hand up. That's it.
Exactly. There is a difference between mag dumping somebody and shooting somebody till they are non-threatening position. If you're shooting somebody while they have their gun down, maybe a hand up, or just standing around doing nothing, you're stupid. I don't know how else to put it, and I don't want to put it lighter, is if you do that, you're not a nice person. But if you are shooting somebody and they complain that you shot them 6 times, but it took them 6 bullets to put their hand up, you're in the right.
You're fine.
You're in
Yeah.
the right, and they shouldn't complain. It's airsoft. They paid to get shot.